Welcome back, folks, to some more Icewind Dale 2. We have cleared the Koldahar of all the undead presence. It's nighttime now. What do we have here? Mother Egenia's spirit.
Have you seen the twins, my precious wards? They were here beside me. Where have they gone?
Mother Egenia?
Mother Egenia, it is what they called me in days so long ago. But their mother I was not, no. Their true mother took her life. She could not bear them. They were her children. She chose death. Why? A mother tears for her children are terrible things, but children's tears for their dead mother more terrible still.
Mother Egenia, what happened to you?
I lay down and went to sleep for a moment, just to rest my eyes, and they were gone.
They? Do you mean Sarah and Medea?
They were my wards. Have you seen them? They have gone missing. Sir, come, it's time to eat. Gather your sister. Come, Medea, do not linger. Someone may see you. I fear something terrible has happened to them. Did I not love them enough, shielding them against the arrows of the world?
What can you tell me about this Sarah?
Sir, clever one, hide and seek through the pass. Never seen except for wind and smile. For he must never be seen. They must never be seen.
Never be seen? Why not?
Flame dances upon his fingers. His blood burns with the art. He laughs so easily, but when his laughter dies, his fury is like the storms.
Tell me about Medea.
Medea, the passionate one, beheld the symbols of Ilmatari. She learned for suffering, but did not know it. Her heart is cold against Ilmater, but even now, the cruel's heart is a heart of winter. Many such tragedies are carried upon the northern winds. She now worships the son of Bane, and has cast down all hopes of peace. Her heart burns with midnight fires, but they burn in secret, for they must never be seen.
If Sarah and Medea were so dangerous, why did you care for them?
Both were filled with such promise. They could have built the world anew, created life in the north from ice and wind. Together their hands could have built beauty, a great cathedral of ice and wind. But time and place and fate were not ready for such things, not ready, not now.
If you are a spirit world, then you must see a great deal that is hidden. What does your future hold?
Sight is a terrible thing. It forces us down paths we not choose. It is your wish. It is a long path I see. Once seen, your fate is sealed.
Yes, I wish to see.
Your path shall lead you through the eye of a dragon, through prisons where time and fire are caged, to bloodied fields where fallen dreams are life, to the ruins of battle long ago. But your path does not end there. To the hand of darkness you will come, a fit of chaos that curls in on itself and corrupts all it touches. There in the grasp are her children, my children, my loved ones. I fear for the lives of the souls lost so long ago, and for you I fear it will be the greatest test you'll ever face. But you have already traveled so far, and your hearts are strong. Do what must be done. The hate bleeds from past wounds that have never healed. When you see my wards again, I beg of you, show mercy. Do not let them suffer. Life had taught them harsh lessons, ones that have returned in kind, yet I love them still.
I will do as you ask, Mother Egenia. They will not see reason, and they will not suffer by my hand.
I wish to rest now. I am tired. But if I close my eyes, I'll never see my children again. I'll never know their fate.
I know what happened to them, Mother Egenia. At least what happened after you closed your eyes.
Tell me. I must know. I shall never know peace.
As they buried you, Mother Egenia, the villagers came upon them. The villagers did not understand what had happened. They had assumed the children had slain you. They attacked Isser and Medea, and the twins fought back. The villagers did not survive, and in a way, neither did Isser and Medea.
The tears of children are terrible things, echoes of the loss of their mother. Yet the arrows of the world strike deep, leaving wounds that seldom heal. Too long have I walked here, among the ashes of the past. I wish to rest now. I am tired.
Farewell, Mother Egenia. Rest in peace.
One thing yet lingers within you as a question, not yet asked.
A question? What?
Why have you come here? Why do you face death here, at the edge of the world?
What do you mean?
Have the arrows of the world driven you here to drown your heart in violence and greed? Or is there something more within you?
I promise to protect the 10 towns. I will not rest until my duty is carried out.
Gold prevails little comfort. Fame is a twin-edged blade. Glory fades into ink and vellum. All that remains is you, Romstock, and your deeds. If the world forsakes you, your name is forgotten. Be true, Romstock. Know that it were not for your courage, the North would have died long ago, the hope of its people with it. I walk the last path now, and yours yet remains. Be strong, and when you make your final stand, you shall prevail. Farewell.
Thank you, Mother Egenia. Rest in peace. And let's return to Nathaniel and let him know that Mother Egenia is at peace for once and for all.
I shall see to it.
Oh no, you're not talking.
Punch whom?
Welcome back, Clotus Gruffknuckle. I hope all is well with you. What can I help you with?
We were able to put Mother Egnia's spirit to rest.
I thank you, Clotus, both for the woman's sake and my own peace of mind. Even a priestess of Ilmata, the poor woman was suffered enough. Please accept these, the wand I fashioned from the oak of Kuldahar. It is not much, but it may help you in your quest. The other items may prove of more use.
Thank you, Nathaniel. I'll put that to good use.
And we've got a couple more things here. Fantastic. Sunbeam. A wand of entanglement. Yes, that's cool. We like wands of entanglements. A ring of protection +3. Or +1 if you already have a mighty deflection bonus. Or nothing. On that fellow. Alright, we'll give the ring of +3 to Ronstock. That'll then replace his +2 and give him another armor class. I went ahead and, since he's using the Sword of Blink, I went ahead and gave the Cloak of Displacement to Quan Ri. Taking off the Cloak of Mischief for now, which helps more against melee weapons, which hopefully he won't be in too much melee. That brings Ronstock's AC up to 29. Of course, we've also swapped out gloves. I went ahead and gave him the attack bonus gloves, and the dwarf is now using the brazen bands. Brings his armor class up to 32, so our cleric is pretty well defended.
I'm here. Aye. Duty call.
Alright, let's return to the East Coast. Far East Coast. You can see Ronstock blinking in and out of the material plane. Very cool. It's almost like an apparition himself. It's going to help a lot against being attacked.
It shall be done at duty calls.
One more place we haven't explored yet, and then we're going to be heading on. To Cholt.
Who are you? Legion mercenaries? If so, I'd flee now. If I were you, I've got a wizard arsenal at my disposal enough to level this tower.
I'm Glottis Gruffknuckle. We come in peace. Oswald brought us here to help you stop the Legion of the Chimera.
Forgive me. It's just that, well, I wasn't expecting to see any friendly faces in Kuldahar come through that door. I'm Sheemish, a blacksmith in Kuldahar, or was until the Yunti attacked.
What you doing here?
I'm hunting for weapons. I managed to sneak up the tower here without the Yunti spotting me, but it's a close thing. I was hoping Auric left some of his wizard's arsenal lying around here. The Yunti attack. We need anything we can get our hands on, even if we hope to drive them out of Kuldahar.
Auric?
Aye, Auric. He's a wizard who lived here many years ago. He left a long time ago, and no one's heard from him since. It took us months to realize he was gone, and when we figured it was best not to disturb his tower in case he came back. So we've watched it fall apart for years. Normally I wouldn't have been brave this place, but I thought there might be some magic items here we could use to defend Kuldahar. I was right. I found a whole mess of scrolls under the bed, no less. They were all in this old scroll case, but the inside of the case is enough to fill a library. Once I stumbled across that, I've been searching the rest of this place in case there's anything else, but time more hasn't blessed me yet. I've been meaning to make a quick run back to my father and tell him what I found, but I may not get another chance to search this place.
Where's your father?
I can tell him you're all right. He may be worried about you. Conan's in the doghouse by the stream to the south. We've got a pile of boxes and weapons placed out front of the house. He doesn't see the top good. He don't see too good, but he should be all right as long as he keeps a weapon close by. If you don't need any weapon or armor, he should be able to help you. We've got plenty. Very well. Can I see what scrolls you found? Oh, you're gonna sell them to me. You came and you picked them up off the fucking floor, and now you're going to sell them to me. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Some bullshit.
Tensor's transformation is always a good spell to have. Turns your wizard into an instant fighter. We'll grab that since we're rich. That's cool. Carrion crawler. I'll just take those two. For me, drow wizard, that is.
Usta Quart. I shall do my best.
That's all that's in here? One lousy book.
My life is yours, Iharis.
passage is clapped. It may have once led to this study.
I understand.
The only inscription on this page of the open book is Yemnit Progalis Kabakak.
Okay.
Welcome back. Still hunting, not much luck though. Still, there's a chance I'll find something else. Do you need some scrolls?
Say, do the words Yemnet Progalis Kabrak mean anything to you?
Yemnet Progalis Kabak. No, is that some sort of spell?
It sounds like a spell when you say it. Are you sure it doesn't mean anything?
Whoa.
That did something. I have a feeling something is about to appear on the west side of the room.
Oh, there's a strange apparition now, over here to the west.
Oryx the Grey, it has been some time since you bound me. Have you a command for me, idiot, or shall I stand forever? You are some sort of air elemental bound to this place. Why? A servant I am. I'll await your command. I'm a librarian, armorer, and keeper. It is not as glamorous as it seems. What are you keeping? Alone he wanted to be. The hand that was severed, but some still sought him out for items of great power. Thus, I stay here to serve as cloak. Oryx bound you here so you could sell magic items. A fine jest indeed. That is an unfortunate state, though. Perhaps there's something I can do to set you free. Truly, you would set me free. I have dreamed of the day for decades. Oryx's binding was no doubt unique to you. What must be done to free you? To free me, my duties, I must relinquish to be the first who stepped in the tower after Oryx departed. Well, that would be Sheemish. Yes, that is his name, and his name was all that was needed. I am free. The items of Oryx are now his. Farewell, Elemental.
Alright, so once you free the Elemental, you can now speak to Oryx again.
I'm listening.
And he'll have a bunch of new items. Say, do you have any other items that you've suddenly appeared on your person? What do you mean? All I have is... Hey! Where did all this junk come from? I don't know, but I'd like to see them. Alright, we got all kinds of cool stuff in here. I'm going to take a gander here. And we'll be right back. Ah, fuck it. You guys can look at me. Let's see here. We have Beleb's multiple tool. You guys ready for some serious reading? Because I'm going to go over all these tools. Beleb the Wary was a very bright gnome and self-proclaimed adventurer who believed in covering every angle of his tiny arse before leaving the grand quest. He created a magical item that literally saturated the gamut of possible situations that could arise from his high adventures. These magical items would have been the envy of all adventurers, had Beleb been successful in leaving his domicile with his equipment. After many years of creating his incredible inventory of enchanted doodads, Beleb finally gathered his wares in the immense backpack. Naturally, it was enchanted to carry far more than that would normally fit into an enormous pack, and set out on a quest for the grandest quest. Unfortunately for Beleb, one of his tiny feet tripped over his home's threshold, and he was summarily crushed under an enormous weight of his pack. The backpack burst open and scattered his enchanted wares all across the front yard. One would like to think that passing sentient beings would stop and help the crushed gnome, but the most of the passers-by did was loot Beleb's goods. One of Beleb's more popular goodies, especially with the vermin that had made stealing and looting a career, was Beleb's multiple tool. Disguised as an ornate amulet, this tool would help make even the most inept rogue a master of lockpicking and trap disarming. As is usually the case, the items that aid in thieving arts, Beleb's multiple tool has found its way into many greased palms over the years. That gives you +1 to open lock and +1 to search. Blood of the Innocent necklace. Usable by neutral and evil. Fearless, ruthless, and reveling in death and despair for others, the vile Dreadmaster of Bane spreads his dogma of hate and strife on the land. Nothing makes a cleric of Bane happier than if strife within the land is caused by one of his disciples. To help a Dreadmaster of Bane better serve his tyrannical god, a special amulet dipped in the spilled blood of innocent victims on the Dreadmaster's wrath is on a rare occasion made. This amulet, once worn by the Dreadmaster of Bane, blesses the evil disciple with increased strength to better exercise his dark plans. No one is quite sure, except for a very high-level Bane clerics, all the ingredients that go into the blood of the innocent amulet, but those that did find out soon became part of the amulet themselves. The Snow Leopard Charm. Shamans of many barbarian clans have long looked upon the snow leopard as one of the most grateful and swift hunters of the frozen lands. Many times the warrior of these clans mimic the movements of the large white cats during fierce combat. In addition, the barbarian shamans would sometimes create spells that would temporarily imbue the warriors with dexterity of snow leopards. However, since these spells were temporary, oftentimes they would wear off at inopportune times. It is said, however, that a group of barbarian shamans once congregated deep within the dale to find a way to better harness the swift agility of the snow leopard. For nearly a year, the shamans remained out of sight from their home clans, busily focusing their attentions toward the magic of the snow leopard. Then, one day, the shaman returned with their respective clans, each holding a small necklace made of silver, with a pendant that resembled a snow leopard's paw. The shamans gave this pendant to the strongest warrior of each clan. Once placed around the neck of the warrior, the dexterity of the snow leopard filled their powerful bodies. From then on, the snow leopard charm, as it became known, was one of the most prized artifacts within the barbarian clans. Only the mightiest warriors wore the amulet, and became goal of all young warriors to one day be adorned with the snow leopard charm. The Flame Dance Talisman. Look at all this shit this guy's got. Fire can be the bringer of life or the harvester of death. With the Flame Dance Talisman, both scenarios are true. Crafted by an unknown yet clever sorcerer, the Flame Dance Talisman gave its wearer added protection against all sorts of melee attacks and had the power to launch a fireball once per day. Big deal. Bands of Focus. In the surviving teachings of Kamchen Do, of Karatir, it is written that the true weapon master relies not on leather, chain, or plate, but on owning their skills so that they are never struck at all. And this means a weapon master must know enemies' movement like movement of their own hand. But such mastery lies in staying focused upon the enemy even in heat of battle, and these simple leather armbands are intended to do just that. Initially used to help in training of students at Kamjan-do, these band focus radiate a soft moonlit glow with the light of dusk fall upon them. While worn, they exert a slight calming influence of mind of sword saint that wields them, heightening the warrior's perception and senses and allowing them to read movement of opponents easier. On one rare occasion, when an enemy strike a sword saint, these bands allow the wielder to shrug off pain, which in the teachings of Kamchen Do is called distraction, and keep the pain where it belongs, on one's opponent. Many of these bands are scattered throughout Faerun in wake of the destruction of Kamchen Do at hands of Master Razors. It is rumored that the Master Razor possessed a set of these bands as well, but their location remain a mystery. That gives damage reduction 5 plus 1. Also, we have Cold Reflection. Which resistance 4 magic resistance. Eye of the Storm. Sanctuary plus these are kind of poop. Non-detection. Sash of Shadows. The sash is tied about the waist. It seems to blend into the folds of one's clothing so as to almost be invisible. These sashes were initially worn by stalkers in the service of Kreslek the Black Wolf on the day he set them out to search for a location for his final resting place. The sashes were woven to prevent his enemies, and the mages in the service of his enemies, from learning of the movements of his stalkers. Once the stalkers had been found, a tomb worthy of Kreslek, he gave them deaths worthy of their station, and took their sashes from them to line the walls of his tomb in the Vale of Shadows. These sashes were carried from his tomb by fortune seekers many years past, and they have since found their ways in the remote corners of the north. I'm not sure I want to buy any of this shit.
Now, the only way you actually get that air elemental to appear is if you have the collector's edition CD, or if you download the extra content and install it. This is one of the extra merchant items that come as a bonus with the collector's edition CD. So regular users will not have options to get these items. Not that they're that great or anything. I think I will go ahead and at least get the Sash of Shadows for my Drow Thief Mage. Non-detection can come into use there. Mossy Poultice, what's this? Can cast the spell Cure Critical Wounds once per day. No, that's bullshit. Cold Reflection seems pretty cool. 4 against magic resistance. That'd be good for our sorceress. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Where's my belt? Where's my belt? There we go. Got some non-detection going on.
My sword is yours. Duty calls.
I think it's time to travel to Chult.
I shall see to it.
First, we'll go tell Conlon that we found his son there. Seamus! Who's there? Are you a friend or foe? Speak up, damn your eyes, or you'll get a hammer in your skull.
I'm an Onstock. Come from the 10 towns to help stop the Legion of the Chimera.
10 towns, you say? I've been seeing and hearing too much slithering for my own good the past few days, and I'm jumping at everything. Hold a minute, are you Sellswords from East Haven I've been hearing about?
No, we hail from Targos.
Ah, well, Targos, that's what I meant. Name's Conlon. I run the smithy here, well, my son does, but hells, the boy's gone and run through Kuldahar. I think the damn snakes have gotten him. They've harmed him.
On a run through Kuldahar? What do you mean?
You've chosen a fine time to be enjoying Kuldahar's shade, you have. The snakes have decided to slither down here from the Dragon's Eye and lay siege to Kuldahar. They're tearing at the roots of the great tree, trying to force Isilor away from the Hearthstone Gym. Timora's eyes, at least we've evacuated most of the town before the snake struck. But I doubt we're going to make it out. Doomed we are, but I'm not going to leave until I put a few of those damn snakes in the earth. Hells no.
Wait, your son's name is Sheemish, isn't it?
And my boy Sheamus went up to Oric's tower to try to see if he could dig up any old magic that fool mage had lying around to help defend the town. But it's been almost a day and a night. No word from him. I think the damn snakes have gotten to him. If they've harmed him, by the hells
We've encountered your son. He's fine. But there proved to be more in Oric's stash than he thought. He's still searching the place.
You found him? Oh, he's safe? Oh, bless be. You've set me little heart at ease, you have. I've heard he's kidnapped again. He had the young T sees the poor boy. He was just a lad so many years ago, and I've never wanted him to go through that again.
Glad we could help.
Look, I can't offer you much, but I'll be more than glad to shave a few gold off my goods here if you're interested in buying. You'll only be buyers we've had in a long time.
You goods for sale?
Let me take a look. Aye, these weapons will earn us a dragon's hoard if we could actually sell them down south. Do you know they used to not to be earth-grade iron? Nah, it's true. Then not less than a 10 day ago, Sheamus and I were awoken by the strange greenish glow emanating from them. It was like each one was a torch, they were so bright.
A glow?
Aye, they started beating like a heart, like the Hearthstone gem itself. The stone's done something to them. It's made them powerfully strong. I don't know how, but they'll cleave a horde of snake men or two. If only I could see well enough to aim, and if I had my old strength back.
I'd like to see the enchanted weapons. Oh, yes. Let's check it out. Well, I'm going to do some shopping, as usual, at the end of my videos. And we'll be back in the next one. Thanks for watching.